All right, so Russell Brand has been going through it lately. I'm sure you guys all saw that there was a big. I don't know if it was I think it was a documentary. Yeah, I think it was a documentary, or was it like a long article or something? I didn't look at the specifics, but I know that he was basically accused of all different kinds of sexual impropriety, and apparently there was a number of women who came out and made these claims. Now, Russell, he's perhaps most well known for his time in Hollywood and in like the MTV sphere, where he was this like wacky celebrity bro who was known for being, oh, you're so unhinged, you're so edgy, bro. Everybody remembers what he was like years and years ago, or at least, I don't know. Some of you guys might be too young to remember, but so he kind of openly was living like a very hedonistic lifestyle, and there was a period where he was a drug addict, and then he kind of reformed himself and came out as like, he was kind of like this lefty pundit for a while. And then, slowly but surely, he sort of made a little bit of a transition to being more, how would I describe it? I don't know if it's fair to just call it right wing. It's like a very particular Russell Brand variety of thing. It's like basically like a conspiracy theorist mixed with edginess, mixed with flirting with the right. Like, it's a very weird, bizarre mix of things, right? Well, anyway, after that, the whole thing dropped where there were all these accusations against him, he responded in a very like Trumpian way, basically like it's a concerted effort to take down the voice of the truth teller, and that's why they're coming after me, and stuff like that, right? Well, now Crystal brought this to my attention. Here's what he tweeted the other day, and I'll play the video for you. Baptism. This Sunday, I'm taking the plunge. How was it for you? And he says the following.
This Sunday, I'm taking the plunge. I'm getting baptized. At the moment, I'm very curious as to what you who have been baptized feel about it, what your expectations are of the event prior, and what it's actually like. What's been explained to me is it's an opportunity to die and be reborn, an opportunity to leave the past behind and be reborn in Christ's name, like it says in Galatians, that you can live as an enlightened and awakened person. Sometimes I think of non-Christian perspectives on it, like Marcus Aurelius saying, you are already dead, now live the rest of your life properly. Or the Buddhist saying, put down the corpse. All of these things seem so inviting and beautiful. I know a lot of people are sort of cynical about the increasing interest in Christianity and the return to God, but to me it's obvious. As meaning deteriorates in the modern world, as our value systems and institutions crumble, all of us become increasingly aware that there is this eerily familiar awakening and beckoning figure that we've all known all of our lives within us and around us. And for me it's very exciting. One of my concerns is I'm thinking about doing it in the River Thames, so I could be getting sort of baptised in toxoplasmosis and E. coli based on what I've learned. So I may be leaving behind the sins, but I might be picking up some pretty serious viruses. Let me know what you guys think about it and how you feel about it.
Okay, so read some of the replies here. Welcome to the family. Charlie Kirk sends some like praying hand emojis. Glenn Beck, by the way, was the one who said welcome to the family. Isn't he a Mormon? I think Glenn Beck is a Mormon. Not sure why he's saying welcome to the family. Christianity and Mormonism are definitely different, right? Pay close attention to what Russell Brand is saying. He's not choosing baptism because he sees Jesus as the only begotten Son of God or the exclusive path to salvation. Instead, he views Jesus as just one possible way among many. But baptism isn't about seeking enlightenment or indulging spiritual curiosity or one of many ways to be reborn. It's a profound declaration of dying to oneself. It's about confessing your inherent sinfulness, repenting before the Lord, blah, blah, blah. So basically this guy's like, okay, so you're becoming Christian, but you ain't Christian enough, bitch. That's basically what this guy's saying. Because it is true that Russell Brand, ever since, post his like wild Hollywood stuff, he was like very hardcore materialist, hedonistic back then. Then he became like this, I'm spiritual. That's what I am. I believe in spiritual things. Like that was his whole shtick. But now it looks like he's becoming a born-again Christian, I guess. I never thought in all my days that you, Russell Brand, could make me cry. They are tears of joy. Oh my God. I am so happy for you, brother. This will be a life-changing experience. Jesus Christ is very real and very much alive. Kevin Sorbo, the weirdo who played Hercules and now is like some right-wing freak. Russell, I have some wonderful movies I would love to send you. Get in touch with me. That's the only way this guy can get him to watch any of his movies now. I don't know, man. I'm going to ask you guys. It seems kind of opportunistic to do this at this moment, right? Like, basically, it was the nail in the coffin for, like, his left-wing fandom when all the accusations dropped against him, right? You got the sense that everybody in the left was like, okay, because he had been flirting with the right for quite a while. Then this happens. Then he comes out and does the, I'm being persecuted shtick. And you get the sense that anybody who was like a left-wing fan who was hanging on at the time was just like, no. And now for him to do, I'm actually a born-again Christian. I mean, look, I can't help but point out, it's kind of weird how it lines up. It feels like, ever since that moment, you've leaned even more into, well, fuck it, I'm going to be like a right-wing anti-establishment crusader. And now you're becoming a born-again Christian? That sort of fits with the whole mold of the people that you're trying to appeal to at the moment, right? So I'll ask the question. You guys can answer it. Post it in the comment section below. Is it just a rank, opportunistic, let me posture for, my future relevance in this commentating sphere? Is that what it is? Like, hey, I see how my bread is buttered now. I see who butters my bread. I'm going to go in that direction because I want, hey, instead of being like the guy who was the spiritual lefty defending right-wing talking points, now I'm going to just say, hey, I'm one of you. I'm a born-again Christian. And it'd be interesting to see how he describes himself now politically, because I know I've certainly seen the change in him, and I know many of you probably have. There was a time I defended. There was, like a Daily Beast article or something that came after Russell Brand. They were basically calling him a right-winger and a conspiracy theorist. But this was like a long time ago, and I wasn't convinced of that yet. But now, I got to be honest with y'all, in retrospect, I feel pretty fucking dumb having defended him in that moment, right? Because the trajectory was kind of clear. And then now it looks like we've come full circle and he's doing the whole, I'm a born-again Christian now. I mean, look, I'm struggling to determine how much of an asshole I should be right now. How much of an asshole should I be, y'all? I'll say this. I'm an open-minded dude, right? Different people believe different things. They're raised in different cultures and different contexts, and there's a variety of flavor of kind of ideologies and ethoses and, whatever that people live their life by. Religious creeds, etc. And like, okay, I see it. There are some people who, if you're raised in the context of being a Christian and that's all you've ever known, you might just consider yourself, yeah, I'm a Christian, in the same way that you would say, like, yeah, I'm an American. I was born in America. I'm an American. Yeah, I'm a Christian. I was raised by Christians. I went to church when I was a kid. Yeah, I'm a Christian, I guess, right? That's one thing. To me, it's a whole nother thing. If you're a grown-ass man or woman, and instead of like saying, hey, I'm not with this religious group that believes all sorts of things that are not true, right? You're saying, no, I'm going to join that group. I'm actively deciding as a grown-ass person with a fully functioning brain, I'm with them. I've liked the thing about the Trinity and the zombie, and he's three guys, but he's one guy, and he's a carpenter, and he's a pacifist, but he's also a god, and he made everything. I'm actively signing up to be... We're getting a little silly here, y'all. We're getting a little silly. It's almost like, I pointed this out to you guys. It's one thing if over the years your political views grow, they evolve, you change your mind. Over the course of however many years, you change your mind on 2, 3 issues, maybe 4, right? Learn some more information, changes your perspective, etc. I'm skeptical of a grown-ass man or woman who, on a dime, is like, I was with this political faction. Now I'm on all 48 political issues. I've now flipped my belief on every one of those, and now I'm over here. I look at that, and I'm like, this looks cynical to me, right? This looks cynical. It looks like you're signing up for a worldview the same way that somebody would pick a fucking ice cream when they go to the ice cream store. Yeah, I don't know. Give me the mint chocolate chip. I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't look organic, Doesn't look natural. It looks like it's some shit. It's an active decision. Yeah, I'm going to choose to sign up with this bullshit instead of that bullshit. And in 4 years, when this isn't opportunistic anymore, I'll sign up with some other bullshit. Whatever's the hot bullshit at that moment, right? And that's kind of what this feels like to me. So is it sincere? Is it legitimate? Or is he just angling, right? Is this just angling for the future, for his media stuff? I don't know. I'll let you guys answer that question. Final point I'll make is he brings up there some of the, oh yeah, the revival of Christianity, it's getting popular again, because people see that our institutions are crumbling and meaning has deteriorated. And it's like, that's not an excuse to sign up to some ancient bullshit that we know is wrong, right? It's not like, you know, hey, I've been struggling in life and I see everything around me is not working out. So I read the Bhagavad Gita and now I'm down with every word of that. Like, what? What a ridiculous way to, like, if our institutions are crumbling, okay, let's find the ones that need fixing and fix them. If meaning is deteriorating, okay, let's find a way to craft meaning and bring about meaning, but do it in a way that is purposeful and intelligent and intellectual and nuanced. Not like I'm going to go sign up with this, 1,000-year-old cult that we know believes things that are insane because, I don't know. I guess if things are going bad, that's what you do, right? You sign up with a gang. You go with this fucking weird cartel over here. Like, come on, man. We're all adults. We're all adults. There's ways to create meaning and purpose short of signing up with a giant cult. And then, by the way, politically, what do born-again Christians typically stand for? It ain't that pretty, right? It ain't that pretty. Funny enough, that message of like love and acceptance and pacifism of Jesus doesn't seem to make it through to all the born-again Christians. It seems almost quite the opposite, almost like they're devotees of fucking conservative Republican politics. Very bizarre how that works, isn't it? So anyway, Russell Brand, born-again Christian. I think I'm gonna do some sort of media arc, right? I'm gonna do some, bro. I'm 36. I've been through a lot. I decided Scientology. Me and Tom Cruise are gonna go hang out. We're gonna do some Scientologist stuff. They're gonna take my reading on the meter thingy, and yeah, that's my answer. Scientology. Like, come on. Anyway. I'll leave it to y'all from here. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.